think we're live. Are we live? How are we going for sound? check 1 2. What's going on, legends? How are we? Sunday night. Welcome everybody. How is the audio? Hold on. I better turn it up a bit. 1 sec. I better fuck this shit up. Let's try that. All right. How are we going for sound? Let me know in the chat what's happening. We've got a new setup. We'll get into all that first. Let's get the audio and everything. Can you all see my fat head fine? I'm assuming my fat head is up and live. Sounds good. All right, sweet. Pork, good to see you, mate. Rad, Samantha, Scotty, Kuro, Dino. I don't know if I missed anyone in the chat thus far, but good to see you all, my friends. It's been 2 weeks. It's been a while. It's been a crazy week. Yeah, my head's shiny. I can see my head's a bit shiny. I'm working on a bigger screen now, so that's awesome. Yeah, it's been a hectic week, but good to see everything. Everything's good. Sounds good. Beautiful. All right, lovely. You can even see my white facial hair looks more prominent. Maybe it's because I'm on a bigger screen. But I feel like I can see like my white goatee hair. Cheers to you all, my friends, on this Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. Well, it's been a hectic week. What to say? Hectic 2 weeks. A couple of weeks ago, we're sitting down doing some Photoshop editing of Seagal. Looking handsome. Thanks, Dana. I appreciate it. I couldn't shave today. I tried to shave today. I went to the local 7-Eleven to grab some razors, but they were all out of the ones I used. So, unfortunately, it was a no-go. But, yeah, thanks, mate. Maniac, good to see you, bud. Yeah, so anyway, I was doing some photo editing on my laptop, and all of a sudden, boom, black lines across the screen. I thought, shit, all right, maybe it's just a graphics card thing. Update my graphics card. Long story short, took it to my repair guy. He said he'd try and do it. Couldn't do it. Needed a new computer. Gone. Spent like, for you American people out there, $1,500 on that damn laptop. It was a good laptop. But anyway, unfortunately, I was not in a position to do anything about it. And luckily, some Seagalians, Pork, actually it was Pork's idea. Pork, I got to say that out to you. Suggested I start a GoFundMe to get me back on track because I literally was not in a position to buy a new computer right now. I just sorted out a visa for the next 12 months here, and that set me back. And yeah, I'm not a rich man, unfortunately, but luckily there's some guardian angels in the chat, in the community that came in and helped out. So I can't thank them enough. I've sent out a few messages, but especially to Samantha, Scotty, Joker. I don't think Joker's here right now. I hope he's all right. I spoke to him during the week. He's doing better. But to you guys, thank you so much for your really extra large care package, which helped me get back sooner than later. There's a whole list of people. Actually, I mean, I put it in the latest video, but nonetheless, I mean, I want to do this now because, like I said, we wouldn't be here having this conversation if it wasn't for a bunch of people. Rising, how are you, brother? Some are anonymous, some are obviously named, so I don't know everyone's name, but I've got a list here of people. Richard Music, I don't know if you're out there, but thank you. Dennis Trainer, Funky Monk. Funky, you're a legend, mate. I appreciate it, brother. I know Funky. Bob Bobson, champion. Matthew Caldwell, thank you very much. Joe Hutchinson, Mikhail Mikalski, Green Cooper, I know that my friend from Patreon, thank you. Barra O'Brien, Kat the Fantastic, Catherine, thank you very much. And a bunch of anonymous donors. And Scotty and Samantha and Joker, thank you very much. So that's why we're here now, because of the legendary community, which is great to see that some people value this enough to help out like that. So thank you very much. We're back in business. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, but we're back. That's all that matters. In terms of what we got going on tonight, we've got a brand new video we're going to debut. Okay, I'm going to see if you guys can see this. Let me put this up. Where are we? All right, there we go. Boom. All right. This week we've got what's been happening. We've got that channel situation. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. While we're on that topic, right, of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, I watched the highlights. I didn't watch the whole fight because I couldn't be bothered watching the whole fight. It was not great. He's telling me to go film me. I need a Lamborghini. Yeah, good luck with that. It was not a great fight. It was honestly a horrible fight. I don't know what was going on. I didn't spend $1,500 on this laptop. That's how much I spent on my previous computer. I did get I got a desktop this time. So I got a desktop, not a laptop. I should cover this so people know. My previous rig was $1,500. I didn't spend $1,500 on this one. I bought a desktop, a monitor. It's a little bit slower than my other rig, but it doesn't matter. The point was to come back. It wasn't about trying to have what I had before. Humongous, good to see you, brother. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah, it's easy to fix. I got a 3-year warranty as well, assuming I make it in Thailand. 3 years. I got a 3-year warranty. Yeah, brand new everything. So hopefully it's all good. Yeah, everyone was telling me get a desktop. It's a better option, especially if I'm going to stick around and I want to. It's better for me. The screen's bigger, so I've got a lot more surface to edit, which is great. In terms of the rig, like I said, it's roughly the same. I don't play games, so as long as it's good enough for editing, that's all that matters. And I've got a bit more comfort now. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be going hard this week. But anyway, yeah, back to the fight. Here's the thing, right? All right, here's the thing. Mike, again, cheers to you all. Mike's Mike Tyson, but he's 60-year-old Mike Tyson. He's not 20-year-old Mike Tyson. Thanks, Cliff. I appreciate it, bud. He's not 20-year-old Mike Tyson anymore. That's a problem. And Jake Paul, he would not do well against any professional fighter. I'll give you that. I mean, he got beaten by Tommy Fury, who's probably the closest thing to a professional fighter he's been part of. How are you, Kev? But Mike Tyson's still a 60-year-old man. I think people are just underestimating what time does to people. Yeah, time. You can't overcome time. You know, as they say, Mother Nature gives you a talent, Father Time takes it away. And Mike Tyson looks in better condition than I've ever been in my life at 60 years old or whatever he is, 57. But it's still a 60-year-old man. Like he's still struggling. It's not going to be an easy fight, and that's just a nice beard, bro. Thanks, man. I didn't get to have a shave today. But Jake Paul, if he comes across anyone decent, he's going to get his ass kicked. That's all I'm saying. If he comes across anyone decent, he's done for. But will he do that? Will he take the risk and fight anyone worth fighting? I don't think so. It's just all about entertainment. It's just all about entertainment. It looked like Mike got shook at one stage where he copped the left. I think he copped the left to the. I think it was a left to the head, a left jab or a left hook, and it looked like he stuttered. But yeah, it wasn't a great fight. It was worse than the Roy Jones Jr. fight, which was clearly I won't hit you in the head. But yeah, exactly. I said that he fought Tommy Fury and he lost. So it's just entertainment. That's all it is. Seagal versus. I would love to see that. I would love to see Seagal versus Paul. That would be a great fight. Or Seagal. I mean, I'd love to see Seagal versus Van Damme now. I mean, we're in the realm of entertainment, right? That's all it is now. I mean, Seagal's probably running low on cash. Van Damme, I don't know how he's going for cash. But at some point, they're going to need to kind of relive their past. And I think the best way to go about it is a Seagal-Van Damme fight. Unscripted fight. But anyway, Jake Paul, I mean, again, I kudos to Mike Tyson. He made a bag. Jake Paul he's already rich, but he made even more money. They're both rich. They made more money. Good on them. And every other sucker out there. I will say one thing. Dana White made a very valid point. We've all got Netflix anyway, so it's not like we had to do anything, pay any extra money. Most people have Netflix, or you can get it for free on YouTube, the fight anyway. So, you just wasted some time. It was really just a waste of time. Yeah, no, I agree. The Jake Paul fight was scripted. Everyone's generally saying it was scripted, and they had an understanding. They had an agreement. Let's be real. They had an understanding. They had an agreement. Let's not punch each other in the face and get hurt. That's pretty much what it is. I pirated it. Yeah. I watched it on one of them stream it. Well, that's what people do, yeah? People stream shit. They get it for free, whatever it is. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. What's more important is what do we got going on? So we've got a new video tonight, okay? I've got a possible second video to watch. Now, I'm going to put this to the chat. We'll talk about this. I'm going to do a video on it at some point because it's probably the most recent thing involving Seagal, to be honest with you, footage-wise. watch this, and do you want to check it out? I've got a video about Seagal, who did a documentary. I don't know if you guys know this, but Seagal did. Oh, is that the one? No, that's not it. Isn't it? Yeah, I think that's it. Seagal did a documentary where he goes to Ukraine. There's the big man right there. This is him in all of his glory. Now, I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be political, but it's going to be hugely skewed in Russian favor. So, I mean, if we could just put the politics aside and just enjoy the fact that Seagal's waddling around, but I think it's going to be deeply disturbing to some people because it's talking about war. So we might skip it. But I mean, look at that. Look at that glorious face. I mean, yeah, this is the most recent. Nah, thanks, Pork. You're a legend, brother. I appreciate it. So what kind of computer did you buy, bro? Okay. So I got a i5 generation 12 and a 3050 card, 27-inch monitor. I don't really know much else beyond that, but I had to buy a Wi-Fi dongle. Had to buy a SSD drive, like to get my old hard drive files. Had to get something to put it in to make it like a portable SSD drive. So I've got like all my hard drive. Thankfully, I saved all my hard drive files, and I didn't have to redo all my media, which is great because I mean having to download 300 gigabyte of Seagal media again would have been painful. Legend Pork, thanks, mate. But yeah, I don't know anything else beyond that. I had to get speakers, keyboard, mouse, and yeah. But no, it's rocking all right. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing is, people are the one thing about this channel that's a difference is that there's no politics here. I'm happy to watch shit, all right? I don't mind watching shit, but I just don't want people going on about it in the chat. Let me put it that way. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm more worried about you guys in the chat getting into a tit for tat because you know obviously one thing we didn't talk about was what happened with the election. I'll say one thing. I don't care about who won. I will say one thing, and this is the one thing about politics that I will say: whether you're left or right or wherever the hell you are on the spectrum, you're all from that country. So let's take America. You're all Americans. Like you're Americans first. Forget about the left. Forget about you're all Americans, man. Like you should all want America to be better. So regardless of who you love or who you hate in terms of politics, which is strange, go with like your countrymen. Like you want your country to be better. So you should all try to be moved positively, regardless of who won. That's just my opinion as a simpleton. Yeah, you know what the thing is, Maniac? I know it's Albo. I know it's Albanese, but I couldn't tell you who the opposition is, and it's just all bullshit to me. It's that we basically follow what America does anyway, so it doesn't really matter for the most part. But ultimately, yeah, I mean, you're people first. Forget about the left or right. None of those bastards really give a shit about you. I'm sorry, regardless of which side of the fence you're on. No one gives a shit about you. Just worry about your own community, yeah, the people in your family, and that's all that really matters. Your family, your friends, your loved ones. That's all that really matters. The rest is your community, like people that are going to have your back, like people here or anywhere. I mean, I'm more likely to give a kidney to some of the people in this community than I am family members that I'd barely even talk to. So, you know, because yeah, it is what it is, and it's not based on any. And that's the thing; it's not based on any tribalism, other than just having a bit of fun and having the same sort of, I guess, morals and values and outlook on life. But anyway, we're getting too deep into shit. Well, they contribute nothing, but I mean, all these people that harp on about like climate change and stuff, all these rich people especially, are flying everywhere in private jets. I mean, if you're flying around in a private jet, or you've got a whole cavalcade of SUVs driving you to political government events, eat a dick. Don't talk about climate change. You cannot say shit. You cannot say shit about climate change because, you're driving around in SUVs that are gas guzzling SUVs, and you're flying private planes. All these celebrities are flying around in private jets. So eat a dick. Anyway. Traducer is Portugal. Oh, we got some Spanish going. Anyone speak Spanish? Can anyone translate what Edvaldo Maria said? Traduza en portugués que now estoy entendiendo nada. I don't understand what any of that is. Anyone help out with the translate? Any Spanish or Portuguese people in the chat? I'd like to know. Anyone help me out with that? What's going on with that? He called your mother a bitch. Yeah, could be. I think if I had to try and translate something about Portugal, or I speak Portuguese, and nada means no. So I know something about no. Something to do with no. Si hablo poco de español. I mean, everyone's saying some shit in Spanish. Okay, what? Yep. Yeah, I don't get it. Damn leg splits all over Seagal. if I'm understanding, look, I'm just going to paraphrase what I think he's saying. But what I think he's saying right now is Steven Seagal has the juiciest dick I've ever seen. I wish my husband had the same sort of penis. That's all I did, depending if it's a male or female. I don't know. I think they're saying burrito, Taco Bell. Anyway, so we're going to watch that little documentary later. It's for a bit of fun. It's the latest thing. And I'll show you what I mean by the latest. When I say it's the latest, this is some of the snaps. Look at this. Look at him in all of his glory here, right here. Look at him. He's looking awfully rotund at this point, right? I mean, that chair has got to be struggling to keep its structural integrity right now, if we're being honest. I'm not having a go at him. I'm just saying. His hand on belly position right now. What's going on with that? I mean, so there's that one, and there's one more. Now this is one of my favorite ones because you get to see him in his full glory here. Look at that. Look at if we're looking here. I don't know if you guys can. You guys see the cursor? Can you guys see the cursor? Look at the distance from the shirt to the crotch. That's what you're gonna measure. The distance from shirt to crotch, like belly, end of shirt to crotch. What do we reckon? That's got to be about 15 centimeters, right? 10 to 15 centimeters. Americans, 6 inches. 6 inches, yeah. Half a foot. What do we reckon? We're doing a new poll. Get off. Shirt. It's all about the. Thank you, Paul. Shirt to crotch distance. 10 centimeters. 15 centimeters. 1 meter. All right, we're doing a poll. What are we thinking here? What do we reckon he's looking at? So he's looking up at something. He's looking up at something. What's he enamored by? He's almost looks like he's going to put his hand on his pee-pee. His left hand. I'm not sure. Look like my Uncle Frank. Frankie's had some rough times, eh? Hey, hi, hey there. Looks like Frankie's had some bad times. I hope you're looking after Uncle Frank because it looks like he's in some trouble. Probably a good 10 inches. I'm not talking about his I'm not talking about his Johnson. I'm talking about the distance. It's just a fun gravity. 25 centimeters, yeah. He's looking up at his own greatness. You're right, Pork. There's probably a statue of him erected somewhere in Russia or wherever they are, and he's having a look at it. But anyway, this is him in his current face. So we're going to watch that movie later. What else we got going on? Okay, maybe you guys can help me out. This is kind of off topic, right? What is going on with all these Family Guy channels that are popping up everywhere? So someone help me out here. What is going on with these Family Guy channels? I don't mind because I watch them sometimes, but they're everywhere, and literally everywhere. Are people getting hacked or are they selling their channels? What's going on? There's like an influx of them. It's like a zombie apocalypse of Family Guy channels. I don't understand. It's out of control. I thought someone might know about this. It's kind of off topic, got nothing to do with anything, but it was on my list of shit I wanted to know. Cookies, yeah. But I don't know, man. I'm worried my channel's going to get hacked and turned into a fucking Family Guy channel. I'm seeing it everywhere. GV, good to see you, brother. Yeah, thanks, mate. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. But there's a lot of Family Guy channels everywhere. They're all like usually Vietnamese or Indian channels that either get hacked or do they sell them? I don't know. Like if I go to my YouTube, okay, look, see right here, all right? There's just like people just have like shitloads of Family Guy channels.
So Brian's checkup went very well.
I mean, this guy here, what's that, Indian or Arabic? By the way, how's the audio playing from the videos? Is it loud enough?
Good morning, family. Now, as you all know, since 4 minutes ago when I heard it on the radio, it has been my lifelong dream to compete in the St. Philip's Greasy Pole.
And by the way, Bob Bobson, thank you very much, brother. You missed a thank you, mate. I read out a thank you to you at the start, Bob. I know you sent in a care package, mate. So thank you very much, Bob. Yeah, and also when you scroll through, look what I scroll through. It's something different. So this must be how they avoid copyright, because there's no cuts and no zooms. But anyway, we're off topic. So sorry to get distracted, but yeah. But bots, yeah, I'm guessing there is a lot of bots going on. Tell you what, I'm convinced that at least 50% of the comment section has to be bots. As a bare minimum, 50% of the comment section everywhere, except for this channel, has to be bots, because just the comments, they're not human. That no one talks like that. It's like a sitcom. Help me out. What do you mean, Family Guy? It's been around since. No. I'm not saying I like Family Guy. I'm saying, why are there so many channels? There's so many Family Guy channels, like everywhere. Like, can you guys not see, or what's going on? You can see the screen, right? Is the screen showing? Family Guy channels. There's like a shitload of them, and they're all usually like Vietnamese channels. Like, look, okay, so this channel here, okay, is Huang Thi Lan. This bloke here, if I go back and look at his channel, if I'm not mistaken, his oldest videos will be a whole bunch of Vietnamese stuff or whatever stuff. And then all of a sudden recently, his videos are all Family Guy. So are these people getting hacked, or are they getting, what's going on? He goes from being Asian videos, getting no views, to being a friggin' Family Guy channel. That's all I'm saying. It's just very strange. I see a lot of them. I mean, a lot. A lot of, like, this is here. Look, I mean, this channel here is called the Juanzi or whatever, is traveling. It's called blah 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 is traveling, and now it's got Family Guy videos. So I'm sure if we go to this person here who's Asian, and we look at their oldest videos, it's a bunch of Chinesey stuff going on, and now all of a sudden they're fucking family. Anyway, I don't even know why we're going into this. Someone asked me a question, I just went too far into it. We got way too far into that rabbit hole. Way too far into that. That's on me. That's on me. Okay, I'm getting scared. They're coming after me. Anyway, I miss everyone. How's everyone going? Brad, don't know if I said hi to Rad already. Kurt, Kev, I saw Kev, Cliff. All right, we're good. So go George. Bump, bump, bump. Get the kids to click down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I'll go down a lot of rabbit holes. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Red Dead Redemption. I was thinking about downloading that and giving that a crack. I don't know if I can run it on my rig, on my current rig. I think I probably could on like low to medium settings. I was thinking of playing that shit because I find that anyway. I watched a bit of Dexter recently. Got back into that. Family Hacker Guy is taking over. Yeah, he is, man. They're everywhere. I'm telling you, they're everywhere. All right, so we're about 22. Okay. So I did a video, right? So the plan is, by the way, going ahead, I've got a few videos up my sleeve. I don't want to give too much away, but I've got a video about how drugs are good, okay? All right? I know Mr. Mackey said drugs are bad, but drugs are good, okay? You guys might be able to help me out, especially Humongous. I feel like you'll have some suggestions here because you spend a lot of time on the internet. I'm doing a video about influencer nonsense. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but generally once influencers get like big or YouTube people get big, they don't all of a sudden start to turn into nonsense. They have a tendency to start going towards partners that are not of the legal age, let's call it. And I thought I'd do a video. Now, I don't want to make light on it, but I obviously want to hang shit on these people. And it's going to be more about a comment on, these people probably having those tendencies anyway and then getting millions of followers. So, Kat, how are you, Kat? What's going on, lovely? Good to see you. So I'm thinking. I got doctor this. Anyway, the point was, if you guys know of any specific names of people that might be good value for me to look into, let me know. If you guys know any, I got Dr. Disrespect. I know there was some guy called EDB or some shit, some black dude, ED something or other, ED something something, right? If you guys know of any people in particular, let me know. Big Papa Pillsbury here. Well, you can't fit. Trav, how are you, mate? No, you can't fit down a rabbit hole. EDP, yeah, something like that. Is that ED something? Okay, EDP. Neil Breen, since they come. Well, obviously, since they come up, EDP 445. Okay, yeah. So that's my point, humongous. I want to have a bit of fun. Corey Feldman. Is Corey Feldman a diddler? I thought Corey Feldman got diddled. Oh, yeah, Fresh and Fit. Here's the thing about Fresh and Fit. Thanks for bringing that up, Mr. Crick. So, Fresh and Fit, I don't care too much about, I guess, Fit, Myron, all right? At least he's a knob too, don't get me wrong. They're all just bombastic, loud idiots who just say whatever they have to get views. But at least he can string a sentence together. The other one, Fresh or whatever his name is useless. Absolutely useless. He doesn't do anything. He must just provide money. Weng Weng. Who's Weng Weng? Weng Weng sounds like a dick, but I'm going to put Weng Weng in there. I think Cyrax. All right. The thing is, I don't want to do the same shit everyone else has done. I want to obviously make it a little bit funny. So what I like doing is using things they've said against them in edits. That's what I enjoy doing. Using things people have said in edits. You'll see what I mean when I get to the next video about not this video, the one coming up about the drugs are good MK. I'm going against Mr. Mackey's belief. Drugs are good MK. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But the latest video I've got today for you all in store, which we will watch live. And we're watching it
back in December 2020.
Whoa, stop it. And we're watching this. We're watching the uncensored version, which I won't be able to release on YouTube. They've already demonetized it or flagged it for demonetization. I have appealed, but we'll see how we go. But on the live stream, we get to watch the. Don't be a snitch. It's not snitching, bro. It's calling out douchebags. If you want to become here's the thing, right? When you're here as an influencer or whatever the hell they call it, they do have a certain amount of influence. But when you start going after kids and start diddling with kids, man, that's off limits. That's off limits. Do what you want with adults. I don't like when people scam adults, but at least they're adults. Stay the fuck away from kids, yeah? I mean, if you can't vote and you can't fucking drive and you can't get a tattoo, then you shouldn't be meeting up with strange men shouldn't be trying to meet up with you, whether you're a boy or a girl. If you leave this earth, yeah. It's there. These people, they need to go to jail, and then jail will sort them out. There's a certain justice that happens in jail, yeah. When the criminals know that you're a nonce or a wife beater or a woman beater, they fuck you up. They fuck you up. What about meeting strange women? There's a lot of strange women in the world. I don't know who Weng Weng is, but I'm almost tempted to look into Weng Weng. All right, I'm gonna look into Weng. What's Weng Weng? Everyone's talking about Weng Weng. What is a Weng Weng? What the fuck is Weng Weng? This is all right. Okay. DBA. I get it, Mr. Socko. Sorry, bruv. I understand. What the fuck is Weng Weng? All right. Okay. This is possibly the greatest person ever. Weng Weng needs his own video. I mean, we'll let the people decide. We'll let the people decide. But I'm starting to think that Weng Weng needs to get the respect he deserves. So is this guy basically the original Hezbollah? This guy's like the Indian or African looking Hezbollah. I mean, if you ask me, he's way cooler than Hezbollah. I mean, that lady was laughing, right? She was laughing.
Oh, my little head.
She's laughing right there. She's laughing. This bitch is giving away. She's laughing. So is this guy basically like the Gangnam Style guy of movies in the Philippines in the 70s? That's what I'm understanding. I've been asking for everyone to be noticed. So you think he's not getting the recognition he deserves, Kat? Looks like Weng Weng is getting some loves in the comment. All right, we're going to add Weng Weng to the list, people. Seagalians have spoken. Weng Weng it is. Oh, well, we got Weng Weng on there. All right, Weng Weng needs his own video. All right, Wengers is going to get the love he deserves. Old Wengy, as we call him in Australia, old Wengy, Wengy. He needs his own love. Fucking Jack Doherty. Screw Jack Doherty, man. I hate those little punks. I did a video about him recently, nearly just briefly touching on him and his cohort of knobs. Weng Weng got his Weng Weng. Yeah. Weng Weng got his ending somewhere. It's like if Tattoo got his own movie from Fantasy Island. Yeah, kind of is like that, exactly. It kind of is like that. That's a good example. Who's Vern Taylor? You mean that little dude from Mini-Me? From Austin Powers? Anyway, Weng Weng is the man. Yeah, seems like a PDF file to me. It could be. So Weng Weng throws a spear, cuts to a shot of guy being hit with a toothpick. Yeah. It's called I remember No Retreat, No Surrender. I watched that movie where he's a Russian guy in it. I've seen a lot of JCVD's movies. I've actually seen No Retreat, No Surrender 2, which has nothing to do with the first one. Some of you may not know this, but No Retreat, No Surrender 2 was set in the African jungle or somewhere in the jungle. It had absolutely nothing to do with anything. It was a very strange movie. I used to have this on VHS back when we had milk bars back in the day, which you guys would call, I don't know what you guys would call milk bars, like a little corner store, like a little drug store, maybe a little where you sell like, you know, magazines. It's like a service station, but in your local area. And we had this on VHS, and I remember watching and thinking this has absolutely nothing to do with the first one at all, like nothing. I don't even know who the actors were in this movie. I'm pretty sure they never started anything else ever again. No Retreat, No Surrender 2. The good old VHS days, Dino. That was the classic days, mate. So we had Lauren Avedon, Cynthia Rothrock. I know she was in that. She was hot back in those days. Who was the main bad guy? Yuri. Yeah. See, again, I mean, none of these people went on to. Let's be real. If we're being honest. None of these people really went on to bigger and better things. Maybe Cynthia Rothrock, but I'm pretty sure she was done at this time anyway. I don't remember anyone else beyond that. But it was a great movie. This dude was like the evil dude. He was just like the real big brute, and this skinny guy just couldn't fight him. Oh, he's leveling up the playing field anyway. Cynthia Rocker can still get it. Hotties of the VHS era. Yeah, not a bad video. It's not a bad idea. Hottie martial artists, you mean? Hottie martial artists. It's not a bad idea. I don't know how many there's going to be in there, really. I mean, Cynthia Rothrock is all I can name. Yeah. VHS era. He does look weird. He's probably on weird steroids back then. They had different steroids back then. Anyway, I'm digressing. This video, if y'all may remember that way back in wrong one. Way back in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. 2020. Where are we? Yeah, 2022, December 2022, which would have been one of my first videos. I did a video about the Ask Me Anything that they did with Seagal. Some of you may have seen it. Some of you may not have. That's fine. They actually uploaded it. That's fine. We're gonna watch the second version of this. The chick that played Emmanuel in space. I don't know what that is. Did you see the Mike Paul Jake? Yeah, Plague. We already went through the Mike Paul Jake Paul Mike Tyson. You missed it, Plague. Sorry, but yeah, we did. It was shit. I'll put it in a nutshell for you. The Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight was shit. It was a waste of time. I'm glad Mike made money. I'm glad no one got hurt. I don't like Jake Paul, but he's not stupid. He knows what he's doing, and he's making money, and he's annoying people, and he's doing a good job of it. That's the summary you need. Shouldn't have happened. Mike's 60. I still wouldn't want to fight him. He looks awesome. I still like to look like him right now. He came out and played with his cock in the weigh-ins. Good on him. He's probably packing. But it shouldn't have happened, that fight. It was unnecessary, and it's just all about money. I should basically just start a YouTube channel where I summarize shit, right? Just summarize shit and keep it simple. Make him fight Mike Tyson. Yeah, Tyson Fury would kick the shit out of him. Anyway, we're going off topic. So I did a video about an Ask Me Anything with Seagal, which we can go through later, by the way, and we can have a look at some of the comments. But for now, I'm going to go do a quick lavatory break. So what I will do is how do I do that? All right, I think I can pause. All right, I'm going to go for a quick. If I stop the camera, okay. All right, I'm going to go for a quick toilet break. So I'm gonna play the video, and I'll come back in a sec. Kick punches all in the mind, yeah. Yeah, the seal's going to break, Cliffy. Exactly, mate. The seal's going to break. All right, I'm going to start the video, but I'm going to stop the cam because honestly, I'm strolling around. I'm not going to lie. I'm really strolling around in my underwear, so I'm going to have to stop the cam to go take a piss because, otherwise you're going to see me rocking out in my jocks. Not that there's a secret now anyway, but hey. All right, so here we go. It's coming. That's what she said. Way back in December 2022, I did a cute little video about Steven Seagal hosting an AMA on Reddit.
Hi everyone, this is Steven Seagal. Yes, really. I'm from Bangkok, and I'm ready for your questions. I kick some serious ass in my new movie Code of Honor. In theaters and on demand tomorrow, May the 6th.
Granted, I was still raw and fresh to YouTube, so it wasn't the best video. But what cannot be doubted is the quality comments and content of that spectacular moment in history. Objectively, this must be the greatest interaction between a celebrity and their fans. Hands down.
Where do you buy your hair? Why do you run like a girl?
Do you live in Thailand because you're a pedophile? Or just because you're so embarrassed by your terrible movies and general personality?
Steven, you're my absolute hero. I've watched everything you've ever been in, from Nico, to Out for Justice, to Exit Wounds, to Attack Force, to Lawman, to getting laughed at in live interviews wearing ballistic glasses, to getting accused of kidnap and torture, to not being able to fit through doors anymore. My question is, can I...
Oh, what's my sister? Yeah. Now, if you haven't seen part 1, I suggest you go and watch the video first, which you can watch here. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter which order you watch them in. They're both brilliant. At some point, I promised to revisit this gem of a forum, and today is that day, my friends. Almost a decade after some idiot in Seagal's camp thought this was a good idea, it still brings me as much joy as having a tug while I watch a Steven Seagal action masterpiece.
You have 200 ladyboy erect cocks all in a line, and you have to knock them down in one hit. From your extensive martial arts training, which technique would you use?
I'm one of the highest ranking Aikido teachers in the world.
Before we dive in, I'd like to take a moment to thank some individuals for their support during a time when the channel was in need of help, and they rallied around strongly. After my laptop was destroyed by a Van Damme hate group jealous of Seagal, these legends came to the rescue and helped me get a new system to continue the important work of Seagalism. Richard Music, Dennis Trainer, Funky Monk, Bob Bobson, Matthew Caldwell, Joe Hutchinson, Mikhail Mikowski, Green Cooper, Barrow O'Brien, Cat the Fantastic, and the other anonymous legends, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your help during this time. A special mention must go to Samantha Duncan, Scott Burgess, and Joker Lucason for their substantial donations that made the return possible. Without them, I wouldn't be back so soon.
I fucking love you. I fucking love you too. I fucking love you too.
With that, all right, I'm back. Sorry to swoop in at the wrong time, but see you, Kat. Take it easy, and thanks again, darling. Enjoy the shirt. I saw you rocking it. Well done. Kat got her shirt. She was rocking it. Any of you, I may not have been back at all. I thank you all for your faith in the channel and myself, and can promise I will bust my ass to keep this awesome community. By the way, how are we going with the alternative voices? Is everyone all right? Is everyone all right with the Indian and the
and reward your trust.
African guy's
I
voice?
love you all, legends. See you all on Sunday, and remember to bring your drugs or some women.
I just bring Paul over here. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
Now back to the brilliance.
Look at that hair. That is magnificent. So that was the early stages before it became what it became now. I like the Asian lady's voice. It's an Indian lady. I am basically wearing Seagal. Yes, I'm wearing Seagal's hair. Basically, what I did glowing is I went to Seagal's barber, and I got his hair clippings and I turned them into an underwear. So I'm basically wearing Seagal's hair as my undergarment. That's what's happening.
I'm not even going to bother claiming any credit for the magnificence that follows. It's the heroes in the Reddit community that were blessed to be there at the time it happened that deserve the accolades. Your lunacy brings me pleasure.
How does it feel to be regarded as a complete douche and utter piece of shit?
Now, not all of the comments are blatantly abusive or meant for shock value.
I put a subtle. Anybody seen Richie in the background? I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's like a little subtle homage to Richie here.
Utter piece of shit.
Now, not all of the comments are blatantly abusive or meant for shock value, though that doesn't make them any less true. This man sums up everything perfectly in one accurate, concise post.
Steven just wants people to think he's cool. He made like 200 movies, he's wealthy and 65, and he's still insecure as fuck. How does this happen?
I'm also not...
that guy just pretty much just summed it up. I couldn't go through all the comments. By the way, the amount of comments on this Reddit forum are hilarious. I could have spent, honestly, if you go through all the comments, they're fucking hilarious. And I like to think that he probably didn't catch all of the comments, but for a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes, someone was getting abused and watching this shit.
This happened.
I'm also not going to bother going over the same comments as last time, but there are plenty more nuggets of gold that Big Papa Ponytail gave to us that I haven't covered in the previous video. And when I say he gave to us, I mean the people in the comments section absolutely go into town.
So this was when Seagal was in Thailand, obviously. Being where I am right now, it's kind of topical and relevant. And people were on point, and we're kind of hitting hard about the old ladyboys in the area.
How big of a role did ladyboys play in your currently being in Thailand?
Which is a great question. But then the question above as well. Hi, Stephen. How did you manage to outlast Jean-Claude Van Damme? That's a pretty good question, too.
I guess this is a celebration of the...
I'm half Thai. I can speak. Sawadee Cup. Sabadi my cup. There you go. I can speak, too. Two phrases.
People of Steven Seagal more than the man himself. I like to read these comments, eat a cookie, dream of snatch...
Look how happy he looks, by the way, to be taking photos. Look at his face. And this hair, I don't know what era hair this was. This was the triangle patch hair. This would have been, if I had to guess, 2008 to 2012 Seagal. This was 2007 to 2012 Seagal, I'm guessing.
Birthdays, and take joy in the fact that most of these people would have enjoyed this channel had it been around back then.
Did you ever take that guy to the bank? The blood bank?
I'm going to take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
And I do mean that. These people, had they known that this channel existed back then, I'm sure they would have been Seagalians for sure. 100% for sure. These guys would have been on board with this channel 100% and probably provided a lot of inspiration. They would have been core members, I imagine, if they're still around.
And perhaps our great combat wombat, Big Papa Pink Eye, cried a little when someone was reading him these comments. It's Hollywood. I assume most celebrities are illiterate.
Now we welcome one. Guys, I'm the worst reader.
Guys, I'm the worst reader.
I don't know who that is, but I'm guessing I know it's one of the Kardashians. I don't know her name, but this is the people that have millions of followers and billions of dollars now in the world. This is where we are in society.
Now, why do I think this Reddit forum would have been proud Seagalians through and through? Because a true Seagalian is knowing about a few core principles surrounding the great ethnic fluid calzone, Sensei Slovenly Ape, like his infamous role in playing.
She's making fun of his dick. I'm sure right there she's making fun of his dick. She didn't think the camera was on, and she's going, tiny, tiny pee-pee, bitch. She doesn't know, but she'll find out afterwards. She looks like she could be under 20 something.
In an all-black band between the ages of 1 to 7 years old.
I started playing guitar in the 50s and I was in an all-black band.
We've all had a little chuckle at this, but what did people think live at the time?
Did you take up the guitar because you thought it would get you punani?
He's been playing guitar for like 85 years.
So far, everyone in the comments gone, it's Courtney, it's Kendall, it's Kylie Jenner. People, I don't know who else it is, but she's one of those bitches. I know that. One of those Kardashian lovely ladies. Anyway, the reason why I think these guys would be legends is because they know about the core tenets of Seagalism, like, you know, playing punani, snatching birthdays, all-black band. You know, he's the best at everything for 50 years. They're quite magnificent. I appreciate them.
The guitar because you thought it would get you punani.
He's been playing guitar for like 85 years.
I learned that kick, 40 years ago or 30 years, 35 years ago, I don't know. Long time ago, and worked for the last 35 years or so to perfect it. I've been in the martial arts for almost 50 years, and I'm getting better.
How was it an all-black band if you were in it? Did you used to be black?
I can actually confirm that he is still very, very black.
Y'all ain't got no crack up in there? You look like there's some crack up in there. Lord have mercy. So why did talking like that?
One time you were excited about a project you wanted to direct, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I like the Nigerian guy. I got to say, the Nigerian guy is a winner.
Is it still on the table?
No, I gave up on that like 100 years ago.
I've been flying planes for like 47 years.
Which has got nothing to do with anything, but it's marvelous still. Do I think he went to a P. Diddy party? I think he wanted to go. He probably wasn't invited, though, because he wasn't relevant enough at all. But he probably wanted to go at some point. Definitely.
Ever considered broadening your scope of things to give up on? Maybe acting or life?
Mr. Punchy Man deserved far more upvotes than he received for this insult. Subtle, calm, brutal. Now, here there is some confusion with the phrase snatching punani. And
see, they made a mistake here, right? The line goes, well, I'm sorry to hear that, because now I will snatch every motherfucker birthday, not punani. So there's a lot of confusion going on, but either way, it's good.
Snatching birthdays. There are people referencing both, hence the descriptions about female reproductive organs and taking someone out. It doesn't even matter, because what follows is absolutely glorious.
I'm a cop and have been for a very long time. It's a street term that means to kill someone.
My family is from Jamaica, and punani has a very different, more fitting meaning than the one you just explained.
Now, I don't know what that picture is right there. Is that a smiley face, or is that a set of jugs? Looks like a smiley face, maybe, with a nose, or is that a set of jugs with a cock and bollocks in between? This is like one of those Rorschach moments, right? That little image there. I see titties and a cock and balls, but I also see a smiley face with a big nose and a little grin. Don't know. What are we seeing in that little whatever that is, a picture? Smiley face wink, okay. You're right, glowing. Smiley face and nose is an upside down dick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing titties with a dick and a little testicle, one testicle, a half drawn testicle. Too much comedy grasping at straws. It does help to pretend we are Steven Shaboom Boom. My knees are bad too. What? Okay, I don't understand that. Is that English? It's kind of English. It's just written in a strange tone. It's an upside down dick. Do a Mr. Squiggle upside down. Yeah, I remember Mr. Squiggle is the dude with the fucking nose. I'm sure he turned out to. I'm sure the guy under Mr. Squiggle probably turned out to be a nonce as well, a diddler.
I'm from California and I agree. It's slang for vagina. I'm from New York and vagina.
This gentleman took a different approach and decided to snatch Seagal's soul directly himself. I know he probably wasn't there, but if he was and did see these comments, I imagine his beady little eyes starting to water just a little bit.
I'm from Arizona and can confirm that you are not an actual cop. In fact, most people here consider you a criminal.
That would have hurt him because he considers himself a big cop.
You're not a cop, you're a celebrity that gets to play cop. There's a difference, Seagal. I have family that were actually cops, you're an insult to their service.
These are the jets, you know, these are the projects. Steven Seagal can save my life, because that's why I'm here.
I don't know about all this negativity, but he sounds pretty police officer-like to me. He even has his own little badge and uniform. Well, the uniform's not so little. But they do let him carry a little pew-pew, and he gets first dibs at all of the narcotics and the crack hose.
Hi, Mama. Don't come too hard when you get home. I went in the house, I smoked the crack.
Now on to more important topics, like pretending you're a hitman, but you really sit all day and eat baked circular treats.
Do you think that it is possible to kill someone with a credit card?
1 million.
These are the questions that he answers, by the way. He doesn't answer any serious questions. He answers these kind of stupid questions, or whoever it was anyway, and they're just half-assed answers.
Percent possible if the credit card has been modified. It's a very easy thing to do.
This bloke gets a bonus point for this little chestnut jibe at his wife. Sorry, female Seagalians, but you know it's funny and probably true.
My wife is killing me with a credit card statement every month.
I mean, that's a dad joke, but you gotta appreciate the guy's dad joke, right?
I've been using lethal credit cards for 76 years.
You see what I'm saying? These people know their Big Daddy well, and for that, they have my instant respect.
Hey, Stephen, big fan. I was wondering if you've ever heard of your mom's house podcast. So my question is, would you ever consider going on the podcast?
He knows about the podcast. He's been listening to it for like 67 years.
Oh shit.
Big Papa actually responded to that with,
I'm open to anything.
He actually said he's open to it. I mean, obviously he'd never go on. I don't think he realizes what it was about, the Tom Segura podcast. And I didn't realize it was 9 years ago that they actually said that shit about it, but
I'm sure he is, if it involves sitting for hours and possible free snacks.
Follow-up question.
yeah, this is back when Tom Segura wasn't hated at what was it? The poor people? Before he didn't think everyone was a poor people. Doesn't he call everyone poories? And they're upset at him because he talks about being rich or something. Talk about having no self-awareness. It's hilarious. No one learns anything from Keanu.
How did you get so good at Kiki Punchy?
It's more pushy slappy. Pushy slappy is more appropriate, with a few shin kicks.
Why haven't we seen an Aikido-style best champion in MMA?
Aikido is not offensive, more of a defensive art. We don't really go on the ground a lot. It's an inappropriate art for MMA.
I mean, one of the reasons why I'm sure Aikido doesn't go on the ground a lot is because he has to get up off the ground. I mean, if you go onto the ground, then you have to get up off the ground, right? So it's just simple physics and gravity. I can understand why it's easier for him to avoid going on the ground. Just an observation.
The first sensible response, almost as if he didn't write it himself. The real reason we don't see it is because it's far too dangerous and used only in certain situations.
AKA the shit doesn't work versus any other martial art. It does work against little kids, some women, and drunks though. Is it an appropriate art versus disobedient women?
Aikido does work people. It just works against blind people with no arms.
I love how these people just rip into him about random things. It's appropriate art versus disobedient women. See, they know about Kelly LeBrock. They know about all his allegations. It's brilliant. Seagal's movies, yeah, pretty much. Dino, they're money laundering, and he's got his own production, Steamroller Productions. So he's obviously into some sort of,
Versus disobedient women?
Aikido does work people. It just works against blind people with no arms.
Now it's time to dive in and get personal with Big Daddy DVDA and appreciate his modesty, humility, and grounded personality that he is so famous for.
You are planning to make a lot of movies scheduled for this year. What is your current biggest drive that motivates you?
I'm a champion and I want to remain a champion.
So he probably did say this. This I feel like came straight from him, not from anyone else. He also said earlier in the first video that I'm a Buddhist. The aspects you like most are humility and compassion. Humility, meaning he's humble, right? And compassion, meaning not punching stump people in the face. But well, we'll get to that, Glowing. We'll get to that, mate. Someone asked that very same question, Glowing, and we'll get to that. Don't worry. Be patient, my friend. Be patient.
Yes. I am a Buddhist. The aspects, humility and compassion.
What exactly are you a champion of?
There you go. Glorious for you, mate.
Apparently killing dogs with tanks. That's the only thing I've learned from this AMA.
Not successfully promoting himself in an AMA. I can fucking tell you that.
I mean, it's just brilliant.
Being not black in an all-black band.
You did come too soon. Don't you just remember, if you come hard, they're going to come back twice as hard. So just be careful. Seagal's words, not mine.
All right, let's just wind it up and let rip. Let the people be heard.
This is how full of shit Steven Seagal is. Someone asks him how many necks he snaps in a movie, and his answer is, "I'm a Zen guy. You are the reason I have a ponytail. What powers can I expect?"
Now, this one I read through a lot of the comments. I couldn't put them all in, but it was absolutely hilarious.
To answer any question in
What powers can I expect in the near future?
the most mundane, boring ass shit way possible. Flight and weight gain.
Rape and tank driving.
Why are you such a goddamn butthole?
Which Eastern European country has the most snatchable or snatch-worthy punani's?
That was my favorite question right there. Which Eastern European country has the most snatchable or snatch-worthy pananis? I feel like he would know the answer to that, and you'd get some great information.
Country has the most snatchable or snatch-worthy punani's?
Why are you such a cunt?
I mean, that guy here, Sam the Mightiest, he didn't even mess around. Like he didn't even bother trying to like be subtle about it. He just came straight out and just went bang.
What is the most important thing that you would like people remember about you?
My greatest desire is that I'd make people happy, making the world a better place by giving some wisdom and joy to people.
And by driving the tank into that guy's house and killing his dog?
And by being accused of sexual harassment or even assault by almost every woman you've ever come into contact with?
You've already done this, Big Papa. You have already done this. Perhaps not in the way you would envision, but mission accomplished. All right, my friends, that's the end of...
So again, I didn't want to go into. I had so many comments, and I'll show you what I mean here. I mean, I had so many comments. Where are we? That I just did, like a 3 videos worth of comments, and it was just too much to go through. Honestly, oh, what's going on here? Yeah, I couldn't go through them all. It was just way too many comments. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I thought, just a light one to ease things back into it. Got to go to pay taxes to avoid Sensei Ninja Sausage. Well, you got to watch out for the Sensei Ninja Sausage. I like that. What's with the taxes? That sucks. Take it easy, Kurt. Have a good one, mate. Yeah. So the other video I've got, which we'll get to in a minute anyway, is the I find that disturbing. What's disturbing? Seagal? Is Seagal disturbing? I'm not going to watch it now. I'm just going to set it up in the meantime. We'll get to it. Oh, fuck, we're an hour in already anyway. God damn, the time flies, man. How has it already been an hour? This video, has anyone seen this video or not? I don't think anyone has. This was a documentary that Sensei Butterball made about the Ukraine war. Now, I managed to get it on YouTube before it gets taken down with subtitles, YouTube subtitles, so I don't know how accurate they are. So this is, those of you who aren't familiar, Big Daddy Seagal basically has given himself over to Russia. He's handed himself over. He considers himself Russian. There's a lot of talk in this video about the truth and the Russians being on the side of truth and Americans. I don't know if he bags Americans, but, I don't think he's an overly huge fan of the country that gave him everything he had. But it hasn't been out yet. I haven't even seen this yet. So we're all watching this together for the first time. I haven't seen any of this shit yet. So we're all literally watching this for the first time. All right. How many people we got in here at the moment? All right, you 50 people that are in here at the moment, you're about to see exclusive shit that no one else has seen thus far. He slashed every Ukrainian tank division. It is exciting. It is exciting. This is like literally going live. I'll go back to the start. All right, here we go. All right. See, it's not even in English, though. It's in Russian and shit. Like, what's this? Steven Seagal, VNMS, body velocity, in the name of justice, letters. You know what I'm saying? I can read Russian. That's Russian. I was reading it. English Russian. So there's subtitles, right? So obviously Seagal talks in English, but it's a Russian propaganda, whatever. Sorry, Russian informative piece, I should say. So he's gonna have subtitles over the top. I don't know how accurate they are. You can barely hear Seagal in the background, but he's there.
В молодости я порой говорил, лучше бы я этого не видел. Лучше бы я был сейчас в другом месте. Но вы никогда не сможете забыть такое до конца своих дней. Мне 71 год.
Okay, so this was done last year because he's now 72 years old. So this was done last year. So that's what we know for sure. Okay? Scarlett is a bot. Scarlett is miser. What are you talking about? Scarlett is my. Okay, does no one know that? Is that a big secret? I thought Scarlett was miser. Is that a big secret? This is last year, so this is over a year ago. This was before April 10, 2023. No. Before April 10, 2024. So sometime between April last year and April this year, this movie was made. That's what I'm saying. It does look magnificent, though. He's got his little goatee. He's got his little ponytail. Looks like pubic ponytail hair at the back there, all over the shop. His sideburns are looking disheveled. The goatee, I mean, it's probably not your Enterman's donut goatee. You're right, glowing. It does look glued on. It's probably not real. It's probably not real. Dude, it's Steven Seagal. I'm Steven Seagal, or he's saying I'm Steven Seagal, or that's Steven Seagal. I mean, I feel like he's trying to be me at this. I don't know who's trying to be who at this point.
Я никогда не думал, что мне доведется увидеть подобное. Что я окажусь там, где сталкиваются жизнь и смерть. Люди убивают, люди умирают. Но приехать сюда и увидеть все это своими глазами было необходимо. Потому что я считаю, что единственный способ восстановить справедливость – это показать миру правду.
Sounds like a movie. It's like cinematic, right? Look how cinematic it is. Restore justice and show the world the truth. It's probably how much you reckon he got paid for this, or do you reckon he got a free hand job? Actually, let's put it to the chat. Oh shit. What do you think he? Well, what do you think he was paid for this? Nothing. Money. Hand job. Cookies. And if you think it's all of the above, you're welcome to write in the chat all of the above. Hold on. I'll read that, guys. I'll read that for you guys. Okay, ready? Ba nummer kun pabe e on bokten. Bam. Done. All right. You guys get that? I don't want to have to read it again. We'll just go with that.
Причина, по которой я изначально решил поехать в зону спецоперации.
By the way, I did try to find just an English version of Seagal talking, but I could not. It is literally impossible to find just the English version of him talking because it's obviously not done for Western media. It's done for Russian media. I'm half Russian. Thanks, Glowing. I thought I was pretty spot on, mate.
Заключалась не в том, чтобы снять этот документальный фильм. Причина, по которой я захотел поехать туда, была в том, что я провел небольшое исследование. И понял, что 98% людей, пишущих о конфликте на Украине, никогда там не были. Да, это сказал он.
Look at him. Okay, all right. Seriously, I'm not even joking. Does it not look like there's crumbs in his beard right now? Look at his goatee. Can you guys see my mouse cursor? Does that not look like a crumb? That's like a dandruff or a cookie crumb right there. Cookie crumb, cookie crumb, cookie crumb, cookie crumb. Even on his lip, right here. Can y'all see it? Cookie crumb. I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up. It's cookie crumbs. No, pagan. You're wrong, mate. I just told you. I read it already. I read the title. Okay, you're Russian. Sorry, pagan consulting, but your Russian's horrible. Do I have to read? I already read it before. Go back and refer to what I read. That's all I'm saying. There's something going on in that goatee, man. There's crumbs. There's fucking crumbs. Right there. Or maybe it's a light. Maybe it's a sweat. And look at that magnificent hair. I mean, I know we're taking a lot of time, but look at that magnificent hairline. It's not even moving. If a tornado were to come through, or like a fucking heavy duty leaf blower, that shit ain't even budging. Not a centimeter. And why is he wearing super small glasses? Look how the side frames come in. Like, we're bigger. Okay, sorry. We'll leave it alone. I'm just saying. I'm trying to help him look even more stylish if that's possible. Has anyone been paying attention to what's actually going in the subtitles? Because I haven't been paying attention to what he's saying. I'm just kind of watching him and observing him. Has anyone been reading? Well, we don't really need audio because you can't really see shit anyway. It's all basic. There's no need for audio, right? Because it's all in Russian. So we might as well just read it and then talk over the top of it as we're watching it. Yeah, it's probably the easiest way. I feel like this is just dramatic music. Dramatic music.
Итак, я приехал в Еленовку.
And he's hold on. All right. Do we think that's a stunt double? Do you think that's actually him? Or is that a stunt double walking in? I don't know. I will say one thing. Say what you will about him, right? Say what you will about him. But look at that giant vein on his left arm. The vascularity. The man is jacked. Look at him. He's got veins popping. He's not even doing anything. That's how big he is. Imagine what he's got down in his pants. I'm just saying, the vascularity.
Держатся украинские военнопленные, в том числе нацисты с Азовстали. И к тому времени, как я сюда попал, у меня уже было представление о том, кто такие.
By the way, these guys look like most people I see here in Thailand. Not all of them, but there's a lot of these eagle-looking dudes walking around here. I've got nothing against Russians. They're pretty nice for the most part. They're not the friendliest looking people demeanor-wise, but I get it. Different culture, but they're pretty nice people, man. They're easy to talk to. I've got no problem with them. But a lot of them look like this bloke here. There's a few in my condo that look like this guy right here. Just varying weights, but they kind of look like him.
И что они делали? Но я хотел увидеть их. Увидеть тех, кто встал под нацистские знамена. Готов был совершать самые страшные преступления.
I mean, this is all Seagal.
Преступления против человечности.
Dudes. I mean, come on.
Был совершать самые
One sec. Look at that vein right there, man. I'm obsessed with that vein. He's jacked. Look at him. Look at that forearm. Piece of shit quality audio, video. What's going on here? Get back. Bam. Look at that. Look at him. He's looking majestic. The word I'd say is majestic. Well, okay. Now I said he's looking majestic, and then he turned around. He's looking slightly less majestic now, if we're being honest. It looks like he's ready for battle, but it looks like he's ready for battle with a cheeseburger or heart surgery at this point. Not necessarily a war. He's looking slightly. He's looking pretty much like a rotund combat wombat right now. A rotund combat wombat or a battle walrus, yeah, either or. A hippo with herpes. I'll also accept hippo with herpes. Someone let him in. He thinks he's filming a movie.
Откройте дверь. Могу ли я войти внутрь?
No one wants you to come in, mate. No one wants to talk to him. None of these people know who he is, so they have no interest in letting him in.
Yeah.
How dare they? I should say, how dare they? I should say.
Почему нет? Могу ли я поговорить с азовцами?
So, for those of you that haven't been reading the subtitles, those gentlemen are holding all the cookies, and Seagal's desperately needing to get some. They won't let him in to get a taste of the cookies. Right now, he's trying to negotiate. Otherwise, he will bring the noise and the rain, as they say in the military. He'll bring the rain. Yeah, that's right. Put your hand up and respect him, bitches.
Поняли, кто перед вами? Стивен Сигал. Что он здесь делает? Смотрит за нашим состоянием. Да? А кто он такой, знаете?
I will make one note, right? Given his body mass, those forearms are tiny. I mean, they're vascular, but they're small forearms given how big the rest of him is. I'm not having a go. I'm just saying, in terms of proportion, he's looking awfully girthy in the abdomen area. I'm going to say they're all abs, but yeah. Has he got two watches on? Does anyone notice? Is he wearing two watches? Because he does like to do that shit. Keep an eye out. I see a watch on the left wrist. See a watch on the left wrist. Like a T-Rex. Exactly right, Georgia. Georgie. Show me his right wrist.
Не врите мне. Только не врите мне. Они меня узнали.
I don't understand what's going on. What are they doing?
Эти нацисты. В этот момент...
Oh, so they're Nazis. Okay. So I think what he's saying right now is they don't want to fight with him because of who he is. Is that what it is? So they refuse to open it up because he's so tough?
Потому что для нациста убить безоружного гражданского – это не убийство.
So, anything on your back?
На спине есть
No, I
татуировка?
don't have anything back. Well, we are being treated well.
Are they stripping for him? Is he basically? Are they stripping for him now? Is that what's going on? They're auditioning for
К нам относятся хорошо, достаточно хорошо. Не на что жаловаться. Поэтому я считаю,
Oh, so are these guys prisoners in some sort of jail?
что условия тут приемлемы. Хорошо, достаточно приемлемо.
I thought they were keeping Seagal out, not keeping them in.
Он спросил, хочу ли я вернуться домой. Я мечтаю об этом.
Вот только дома он и еще тысячи таких же, как он. Всего лишь расходный
Look at him waddling. He's just waddling. Kind of like a slovenly sloth. It's kind of just.
И ракетный удар летом 22-го по тюремному бараку в Еленовке. Еще одно доказательство бесчеловечности нацистского режима. Даже своих не пожалели.
I feel like I need to play this at 1.5 speed. I'm going to play this at 1.5 speed. How do I do that? Playback. Let's see how that goes.
So, whoever thinks
Как вообще можно подумать, что это на самом деле? Нужно разобраться, но это точно не фрагмент бомбы.
непосредственно для всех не покажу, но вам покажу здесь непосредственно. Есть место изготовления всей.
Yeah.
Изготовления.
I love the again his little arm crossed. Oh shit, my bad. His little hand on belly. See, he's always ready for combat. Remember what he said in his speech. He's always ready for combat. But if we're gonna just dissect this right now, I'm not into body shaming. Obviously, I'm not gonna body shame him because he's my hero. But absolutely no shoulders at all. And there looks like there's some spillage going on. There looks like there's some muffin top going on here. Like perhaps he needs to lay off the maybe just bring it down to like seven or eight boxes of cookies a night instead of like 15. You know, just halve it. Like Ricky Gervais said, 9 pie and chips a day. Probably a better option. Just for longevity. He doesn't speak Russian, so someone's translating for it. It looks like chocolate. Someone speaks. So I assume the point of this video, right, is to show everyone how how a US movie star is on the side of Russia. I guess is that the point of it? I don't understand. Is he shining light on? Is he shining light on stuff? I don't know. Again, I haven't been following the. I'm more interested in watching him waddle, and he's literally waddling. For those of you that don't understand, that sign there says "Punani" this way. In Russian, the Punani is "Yuk Pubiti hai." Yuk Pubiti. Yeah, Yuk Pubiti. There's Joker here, is he? Where's the Joker? I didn't see him. Joker, how are you, mate? Yeah, it is bullshit. The video is about Seagal. Don't worry too much about. See, so I don't know how many of you are actually reading the subtitles, but my whole focus has been this glorious man on screen, right here. I'm assuming that even that brand he's wearing on his head is probably Russian. CZ, is that a Russian brand, or is that an American brand? CZ. I feel like that's a Russian brand. He's just fully committed. I think he's fully committed over there. He's everywhere if you're brave enough. Yeah, I haven't been reading the. I actually couldn't give a flying fuck what it's about. But he's the main character in this. He's the main character in this whole show. Has he got gold teeth? Has he got? No, that's normal teeth. I thought he had gold teeth for a second. I don't understand why he wears such small glasses. Also, what's with the beads? He's wearing some sort of beads around his neck. Is that an Asian thing? Is that a spiritual thing? Is that a Buddhist thing, or is that a Russian thing? What's going on? I think animals are at a much higher level of development. So now he's giving out advice now. I like his goatee. I like the excess strands that are coming out. It's worse than mine. But I don't have stylists. His hair, mind you, the top of his hair, if you look at it right, from here up, his hair is immaculate. Not a single strand out of place, right? Not a single strand out of place. But once you go down past the widow's peak, it all gets a bit rough, right? But above the actual widow's peak, the triangle patch, immaculate. I can't be bothered translating all that writing. We'll just skip it. So everyone basically thinks you got paid in cookies. Nothing, money, hand job. I reckon he got a hand job from Putin. Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite outfit of his, right? That's my favorite outfit of his. That is him in all of this glory here. That's that outfit, right? That's brilliant. I can't wait to see that clip. Also, is he wearing two watches? Did we get to the bottom of the two watch debacle or not? Is he wearing two watches or not? He's wearing one. It's a giant ass watch. Hold on, come back. Yeah, it's glorious. Look at that. He looks. I mean, he's looking particularly robust. Let's call it robust. Robust. I'm sure he's got a second watch, Cliff, under that sleeve. I'm sure he's got a second watch. Okay, I was wrong. He's only got one watch. I'm wrong. Normally, but he's got, but he is wearing a hat, and if I'm not mistaken, a do-rag, right? Both. He's got the double do-rag, double hat, do-rag, double combo going on, which is impressive. Very impressive. Oh, hold on. That's glorious. Look at that. That is a glorious scene right there. The distance from crotch to end of shirt is probably the same distance as from front of crotch to back of crotch. It's similar. It's an optical illusion. Uh-huh. No one cares about you, man. We're here for Seagal. All right, buddy. We're here for Seagal. Tell your story walking. He kind of looks like I don't know. It looks like he'd be like an evil guy in a movie. That's what he looks like. Well, I'm watching a heart rate monitor. Yeah, Nikocado Avocado. No one cares about you, man. Where's Seagal? Yeah. You're not the main character. Here we go. That's better. He's back. So why are they pretending like they're talking to each other when Seagal doesn't understand Russian? This guy doesn't understand English or Ukrainian. Sorry, I don't know if they speak the same language. Is Ukrainian and Russian the same language or not? But they can't talk to each other. So why are they pretending like they're having a conversation when there's clearly a translator in there? The lady having sex. What's the dog got to do with it, people? What's the dog got to do with it? Why are people fucking with the dog, man? Leave the dog out of it, you bitch. Oh my god, look at that. That is, I mean, whew. That is magnificent. Can we just appreciate that in all of its splendor right there? Even his sideburns are retreating away to the top of his head. See, what happens is as he gets older, right? Obviously, his powers are slowly starting to deplete. So the hair regroups to the main core, which is on top, and reinforces. It's kind of like when you dive and your extremities, they bring all the heat to your body, whatever the fuck it is, the blood flow. Same thing with his hair. Okay. What brand glasses does he have? Opera. Is that a brand of glasses? Let's check it out. Sorry to stop in the middle of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a check it out. Opera. What do we call it? Glasses. Frames. There we go. He's wearing Opera Valley eyewear. Opera glasses. So Seagal, how expensive are these things? Let's see what kind of glasses Seagal's wearing. What's going on? Fucking show me, man. What's going on here? Why can't I see results? All right, that's suspect. $79. That's cheap. He's getting cheap ass glasses. Cheapo. Hold on a sec. No, I missed it. Right there. That's a great view. Now, why I had to stop here was you see how the shirt's kind of caught, the fat rolls. It's too big, it couldn't sit on it, so I had to push up on itself. It actually it looks like he's halfway up his stomach. He's got a little dick. Am I wrong? It looks like he's got a little penis halfway up his stomach there. What's going on there? See how it's got like a little protrusion? His belly, it's like from Cuato from Total Recall. So, you know how you know Seagal's never been in a fight? Look at his ear. Does anyone see any cauliflower ear going on? I mean, I see a very portly ear with some weird-ass hairs around it, but there's no cauliflower ear, usually a sign that he has not been belted repeatedly. He's living extra large. Yeah, you're not wrong, Joker. He's living extra large. He's enjoying he's enjoying the life, let's say that. He's in his fighting pose, mate. He's in his fighting pose. I mean, right now I think he's in his shitting pose. He's in his fighting pose. He's in his fucking pose. He's in his eating pose, sleeping pose. This is pretty much perfect everything pose for him. Up to $300. All right, so he's wearing some expensive glasses. Well, It doesn't. I don't doubt it, Pagan. I'm sure he's wearing some big cash. He's got some big cash. Seagal's got the cash. What kind of shoes are they? Anyone recognize those shoes? They look new. Looks like he's got some new shoes going too. He's got. I mean, those pants don't look new. I love how he's wearing camouflage pants though. I don't know who put this outfit together, but those shoes are pretty decent too. Okay, so if anyone that can't read, that says Epinopt. You might think it says airport, which is probably likely, but it says Epinopt, which is the place where they go and take where they take cows to put them down. They mistook Seagal for a cow, and they took him there. Epinopt. Well, that guy just fucking ruined it with the airport. This is where he gets all his women. This is where Seagal gets his women flown in, basically, and the drugs and the cookies. Now that it's not used, it's his private airport. Looks like Seagal's never done a leg day in his life. It does look like Under Armour shoes. I mean, this lady looks like every old Russian lady that I've seen here between the age of 40 and 60. I'm not going to lie. Either just like with her and a blonde hair or slightly thinner. Oh, that's pretty much it. No one cares what you have to say, lady. We're only here for one reason, all right? Now, who's this guy now? No one cares about your stories, bro. We're here for one man and one man. That's not Snake Eagle guy, is it? Is that Snake Eagle dude? It could be Snake Eagle guy's brother. You know Snake Eagle, bullshit, man. Could be his brother. Just saying. I mean, I don't want to disparage this guy, whoever he is. He might be served his country well. Football, blah, blah. Okay, where is he? Why are you all talking for? Where's the man? Oh, hello. Okay, now I guarantee you right now, someone had to lower him to that position, and someone's going to have to get him up because there's no way he got down there and can get up by himself. Look at the size of his watch. I guarantee he's either storing cocaine or cocaine. That's got to be a cocaine storage watch. It lifts up, and there's a compartment for coke. Otherwise, it is unnecessarily large.
Я в 2014 году была главным редактором Донецкой газеты, и меня задержали сотрудники СБУ, как...
So has anyone been following? Again, I haven't really been following what's going on at all. I couldn't tell you one thing of what's happened. I can tell you all of the outfits Seagal's wearing, and how magnificent he looks. But what is the actual point of this shit? Does anyone know? Obviously, it's propaganda bullshit, but what's he actually doing? Just talking to Russian people about what?
Серьезного государственного преступника, участника террористической группы Донецкая Народная Республика. Меня обвиняли в том...
I mean, even that portrait view, it's a lovely, look at that. That's a lovely portrait right there from the side. I love how his chin comes out past his nose almost. Okay, it's all his chin goatee. His goatee near his chin almost comes out past his nose. It is brilliant. She's clearly enamored. I mean, look at the love on her face. She's looking at him like, if only I was 20 years younger and many, many kilos lighter, Seagal might have looked at me. But alas, I cannot suck him like I want to. I'm guessing. That's what I think she's saying. By the way, notice the little hand thing he does. Watch Seagal's little hand jiggles he does, by the way. Look at his face. Either someone's just told him that he's not getting laid tonight. He has to walk home. That might be another option. He looks very distressed. And he's flicking his hands like he's got some nervous tick. Like, I mean, maybe he does have to shag her. He looks pretty disappointed.
Они были в гражданской одежде, но тем не менее их захватили и пытали. Их судьба мне неизвестна, скорее всего, их убили. Здесь есть специальная комната, называется пыточная.
So he can't understand any of this right now. So he's just sitting there pretending to understand for the sake of the cameras, right? For the sake of the camera, he's pretending to understand. And then after she finishes babbling, I assume some other dude comes in and says, well, this is what she said. So he's acting. He's acting right now. And it's glorious. It's believable.
То есть издевались они, как хотели. Это были садисты. Когда нас сюда доставили, для того, чтобы я как можно меньше увидела, мне и моему сыну, который был со мной, одели пакет на голову, завязали руки для того, чтобы мы видели, кто здесь находится. Здесь были боевики, это были разные люди. Были те, которые говорили на английском языке, и они...
I love how every time they change positions, change camera angles, he's doing a different thing with his hands. This lady has a peasant face. She does.
Когда я вышла туда на плац для того, чтобы были досмотрены мои вещи, мне разрешили вот так приподнять мешок, и я пока...
I want to see him get up. I need to see him get up.
Мне очень повезло, потому что я оказалась транзит, потому что я...
Is she wearing jocks? What's going on here?
Мы въехали в Донецк, я вижу друзей.
Where is he? There he is. There he is. He's back in bead mode. Full sloth goatee. No hat or do-rag this time. He's going full au naturel. I respect it. You got to respect it. I want to see him training some people. Okay, hold on. Putin, the president, will probably get it. And in the letter, I told him, right now we will see who are our true countrymen, who are our friends, who are our true countrymen, because, he's Russian and all. And who will be and my enemies. Okay, translation is not good. And I will fight on my side, president. If necessary, I will die next to you. He's pledging his allegiance to Pooty Boy. Seagal. Uh-huh. So literally, this whole thing is him talking. This whole thing is him talking. Blah, blah, don't care. All right. There we go. He's in action. I want to see him shoot a gun. Whoa. Hold on. Did I just see him walk up steps? I think I saw him walk up steps. I did see him walk up steps. What the hell? He's walking up by himself. He's not, he's got to be strong. There can't be a lot. He couldn't have done a lot of Ks that day. It can't be easy. Bless his soul, he's trying. He's wandering around still. He's still wandering around, and he's still dangerous, and he still fights. Yeah, it was AI. Look the way he walks. He kind of just trudges along. Then, with that said, right, we do keep forgetting he's 72 years old now. He is 72 years old, coming up to 73. So the sheer fact he's still able to move that kind of mass is impressive, right? He's laboring for sure, but he hasn't made it easy on himself. Jabba. Yeah. He is a bit Jabba the Hutt, isn't he? Exactly right, Mark. It's like an emperor penguin. He's waddles like a penguin. And he waddle. That's exactly what I was thinking, Red. And he waddled away, waddle, till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum. See you, Quarter. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for coming, mate. Okay, so now he's talking to two blokes. I love how they just all the setting is just torn down buildings and shit. It's I'm assuming it's their version of some sort of tugging on the heartstrings of the Russian people. No, he's got one leg stretched out now. And he's got one knee up. He's flexing. He's doing Pilates, hot yoga. Downward dog is next. Always the same stance. So it's his attack position, not because he's got nowhere to put his hands and he wants to rest on his gut. It's his attack position. No one's here talking. When hear Seagal talk. He's getting passionate now. He's really getting into it. Of course. I mean, this clearly wasn't written for him. He came up with all this shit by himself. So I reckon the phone call came in from Vlad where he said, "Listen, mate, I need you to come and do some shit. You can't just potter around in Russia, pretending you're Russian, earning money from us, laundering your money here. I need you to actually pull your finger out and do some shit for us. So I need you to come and get some footage of you walking around some dilapidated buildings, bombed buildings. We're going to have some B-roll footage of a bunch of shit. And then we need you to dress up in various whale outfits and culturally inappropriate outfits that don't suit you and say some shit." Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Yeah, it definitely, what he heard and saw was true. Oh, they're afraid of him as a friend. They're afraid to talk to him. I don't know if they're afraid to talk to you, bro. They just don't want to talk to you. There's probably a big difference. But according to Seagal, his friends are afraid to talk to him. Here we go. This is the part I saw. I saw this little part earlier. I consider myself Russian. I have ancestors from Russia. I'm sure the main reason we win is because I believe we have the truth. This is a war between good and evil. God is on our side. I mean, I've never heard him talk about God ever, but anyway. Of course, Zen and Buddhism. Of course we'll win. We have the best armed soldiers and military leaders. But in the end, our main strength is that we are in the right. And bam. So this, I know, masterpiece. Masterpiece, I know. Fuck off, Google. I'm not going to show you my location. Well, I mean, I don't know what else to say other than that was the latest. That's probably the latest thing he's been in terms of on film. He hasn't done any movies since 2019. So that would genuinely be the latest offering of Seagal on film. I don't know if he's doing any other videos, but I believe that is the end. All right, 12:36. Nice. All right, I'm gonna go for a quick. I'm gonna refill my drink. In the meantime, I will do. Where is it? This. Let me go for a quick pee break and a quick refill. So hopefully this gives me a minute and 16 seconds to do all that shit. All right, moment. Got to make sure I switch off the camera again because I'm still in my jocks. I thought about that. Y'all thought you could get a glimpse of me in my jocks. It's not happening. All right.
Seagal wings his favorite meal. On the shore, he stands tall. Hunting seagulls, that's his call. Every bite makes him strong. Building power all day long. Steven Seagal eats seagulls. Keeps him strong, you know it's wrong. Steven Seagal eats seagulls. Never a lunch to make him wrong. Plays fast, but he's a face. Eyes of seagulls, they're amazed. Nothing stops him when he eats. Gains his strength with each bird's beak. Oh, they fly and they soar. When his hunger craves for more. Feathers fall when he's done. Strong and now he's number one. Steven Seagal eats seagulls, beats him strong, and now let's walk. Steven Seagal eats seagulls, they're lunch to make him wrong.
Okay, I've vastly overestimated my ability to get everything done in a minute and 16 seconds. So I'm gonna have to play another one. Hopefully, I'll definitely be back in a minute and a half before this finishes. Definitely be back.
Ain't nobody standing in the way. Tomorrow, gonna be a price to pay. Feeling so good today. So good today. There's a river, and I have to cross. On the side, I won't beg. I won't break. So good today. Standing in the way. So good today. Yeah. A mountain and I have to climb. It's so high. And I'm so high. Get over. Yeah. Move on out.
Okay, this video is finished way too fast. Okay, I wasn't back in time, but I'm kind of back in time. All right, fuck you, seagulls. All right, we're good, we're back. I'm back. I didn't pee the whole time. I had to get a drink as well, glowing. Not just peeing, I had to get a drink. How do you train a dog to pull you off? Damn, that's a good question. All right, now it's a time in the evening. We'll play a bunch of random shit that I've come across on my journeys. Time cop, Australian Heisenberg. Yeah. I'm gonna find the bottle opener. So I'm gonna do a video about this. I haven't found this yet anywhere else. I haven't looked for it deeply, but these are some classics. Let's call it. I mean, this here itself is magnificent. Whatever this is, this needs a video for itself for sure. All right, check this out. Yep. I mean, this is just crazy, right? I mean, is it just me or is this nuts? Is this like American Ninja Warrior for lunatics? I assume there's no kicking in the face. Oh, that guy doesn't care. In the face. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. That is a magnificent sport, though. I mean, I left the cam back to this. Yeah, you're watching people get kicked in the face, bro. That's what you're watching. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was magnificent. Definitely worth a video, though. I'll have to find that out. Joker, this is for you. This is for all the army boys out there. All you army vets and shooting people.
Kill you one day. Nah. Don't smoke. This is how we see you. Smoking can be detected from really far away, over 300 meters away, with night vision easily, especially lighting the smoke and puffing it. This is how it looks when you're just regularly smoking. This is when you're covering it with your palm.
But you're gonna get shot. Like you're dead.
And this is from when you're hiding it from all sides and really low to the ground.
Yeah, that's crazy shit, man. I didn't know it was that full on. That's fuck. Again, these are just random funny videos that I found, yeah? I don't know if y'all have seen this shit. This shit makes me laugh.
Here are the craziest IG moments of all time, part 4. Like that time this guy went live in a corner store straight up challenging a Bloods homie named Poopy Red to pull up.
Pull up! I've watched Power Slap, Dana. I did a video on Power Slap back in the day. It should be somewhere on here. I can't remember what it's called, but I did a video on that.
Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Please pull up! I want you to pull up! Please pull up!
Then an IG user jumps in the comments telling him he better watch his back. And boom, what happens next is unbelievable.
Watch your back!
Poopy Red, baby. Don't mess with Poopy Red. That's what I'm saying. Don't mess with Poopy Red.
Nobody's behind me, brother. What's up? No, you know me. Hey, I thought you know me. Oh, blood. I ain't know my blood, nigga. Blood. You not blood. You not blood. You not blood.
By the way, if you're not sure, that's Poopy Red right there, bitches. Yeah, Poopy Red ain't playing, son. Poopy Red ain't playing. Poopy Red was right there. And Poopy Red was not impressed. Power Slap is ridiculous. Dana White cashed in on the internet fucking sensation. And it's a joke. We'll check it out. We'll get to it at the end, Dino. Don't worry. Again, this is just a collection of random shit that I come across. Yeah, Poopy Red.
But how can I buy it?
By the way, first world problems, right? This guy won't let him touch a Bugatti because he's a billionaire. He won't let him make a video and touch it, and he's upset about it because he's a Bitcoin billionaire.
Don't make a video, press buy it. After that, you can take a video, you can do anything.
It's like first world problems, bro. No one gives a shit. I don't know if this shit's real.
Get out of here. Why?
This is private property and you're trespassing.
I'm delivering a pizza. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you? Will you please get out of my way?
DZ, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother.
Are you?
Play who? Poopy Red? Oh, Poopy Red's gone. I'll have to get him back.
Do that again? I was delivering my pizza, and what were you saying?
Get out of here.
Crazy Karen bitch. Again, just a random collection of just random shit.
You'll see. Oh, my.
I mean, this guy, this guy just ran a bunch. This guy just ran a bunch of people over.
It finally took someone to stop it. You'll see.
Bam! I mean I'm sorry, that's hilarious to me, right?
And that's like a runaway cart there, and it finally took some.
To me, that was just funny. This guy's just a legend, absolute hero.
If you're not showering after the bar, what are you doing?
This guy's a hero. Look at him. I don't know if it's fake or not, but I'm pretty sure it's probably real.
If you're not showering after the bar, what are you doing?
This guy's the best. I don't know why. He's just a hero. I mean, we've all been there at some point. I like how the dog goes for it. It's great. Yeah, the music as well. You're right, Tuba. The music as well. It makes it gold. This lady's a champion.
Your hat. Is this your secret to staying warm?
No.
No, it isn't.
I have no secrets. I'm mad. I have to go to work. I have to earn a living. I'd rather have a private income and get laid well and often.
Lady's real. I mean, I don't know if that was scripted or not, but that seems real to me.
Is this your secret to staying warm?
No.
No, it isn't.
I have no secrets. I'm mad. I have to go to work. I have to earn a living. I'd rather have a private income and get laid well and often.
That lady's a legend. I don't know who she is, but she's a legend. Pork, I'll get Poopy Red back later, mate. Just be patient. I'll get back to it in a minute. Poopy Red, and we'll get to Power Slap as well. Don't worry. I don't know why, but this made me laugh too.
Come back soon.
These remind me of like 90s orientation video jobs for like jobs, orientation videos for jobs, you know? Good to see it faded. I'm glad, mate. Enjoy it. Wear it proudly.
Hi, Jose. Hi. I know you're fairly new to the fry station. You're doing a great job of keeping at least 3 orders ready at all times. Thanks. But I also noticed you're over-salting the fries. Now, you'd be more effective
Fucking Jose.
if you salted the fries this way. Turn the salt shaker over 1 time only. Now, that provides our fries with the right taste McDonald's is looking for. Got it. You can go ahead and waste these fries. Now, in the next batch, we'll do the salting together until you get a feel for it. Sure. Great.
Fucking Jose, you know? Wow. Jose is a man who pays attention and listens. Just tell him once and that's it.
Jose, I like the way you're using the salting technique we talked about earlier. Excellent work. Thanks for focusing on this. Thanks, Billy.
Jose's a man. It's hard, Chris. Come on. Chris. It's hard. It is hard. And Jose is a man of takes pride in his work. Okay, now this was just cute, man. I mean, this again. Every now and again, I come across some shit that I find cute. This kid.
Christian. Open your eyes, buddy. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi, Munchkin.
I mean, again, I don't have kids, but I imagine seeing for the first time, being able to see your mum and dad for the first time would be pretty cool as a kid. So anyway, sorry to tug on the heartstrings a little bit, but yeah, I thought that was cute. Now I won't have to drill you in the walk. Yeah. Fucking Jose. I respect Jose's dedication too. This is for you grunge people out there, I guess. I don't know who Sueko is. Some of you guys might know who this is, I'm guessing. Basically, I go straight to Joker when it comes to heavy metal shit. He probably knows all these people. I mean, I respect that guy's effort to just keep going while there's some dickhead on stage. He didn't miss a beat, mate. He kept on playing the song. He just kept on playing the song. I respect it. I respect his dedication. There's madness going on behind him, but he's just looking at This is brilliant. I thought it was just brilliant. He just kept on playing on. That's some hard shit. Again, just respecting this guy for the sheer fact that he's hanging off his leg. And if any of you know how hard any of this is to do, I mean, just doing a pull-up is hard enough, but this kind of shit.
Just rodeo, okay?
I mean, he got cocky, but he's hanging off his leg. I mean, that's just impressive. Like any kind of this kind of strength shit is ridiculous, man. Security sucks all over the place. Yeah. I had a video of I'll see if I can find it actually. Where are we? HDD completed Keanu. I think it was Keanu. I can't remember which. Here we go. This here. So apparently that was the Afro Man guy, yeah? And some chick came up on stage and started dancing. Boom! 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 He smacked her onto the stage, man. Like he floored her. Like she got like fucking smashed, man. Like bam, onto the stage and shit too. Yeah. So musicians don't mess around with musicians. That's what I'm saying. What was that guy's Afro Man? What did he say? Was he the guy that sang "I da 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 da" and then I got high? Is that the one? Then I got high. Okay, so this kind of shit here, this LARPing, is that what it's called? LARPing. I have a friend of mine who does this in Australia. Well, someone that I know. I shouldn't say a friend. a friend of a friend, or a husband of a friend. I don't know if this is real or not, but this looks pretty full on. Like this big fella's just standing there, he won't move. Look at him. Guy's hitting him with a sword and shit. And they just grown men covered in metal hitting each other, right? But I respect this guy's hustle. He does nothing, but then look at him, bam. He's like the guy who just sits there and then goes bam. Yeah, I didn't really think it was swords. I was kind of just having a go, but yeah. It's just grown men dressing up in outfits on and while other people stand around watching him. And respect for the big fella for just dumping on everyone, though. So what is the point of this? Are these guys just supposed to punch the shit out of each other? Yeah, I didn't get it. I don't understand what that is. I thought they just I watched that movie Role Models with Sean William Scott and whoever else was in it. Some other dude. I think it was Paul Rudd. Where they like one of the kids in that does like live action role playing. I thought it was that kind of shit. And then is that basically it? Some kind of crap like that. I don't know. Anyway, we'll skip Unk. Okay, so again, wholesome shit, man. Wholesome shit. This is what the world needs to be like. This is how the world should be.
Yeah. Hey, you want a piece of bread? No, I got my piece of bread already. It's a s'more bread. My wife made it. Fresh sourdough. If we want some, I'll cut you a piece. Yeah, I'll give you a slice now. Don't worry.
Just good, wholesome people, mate. Sharing bread. You know, what happened to the good old days when you could just hand bread to people, freshly baked bread, and share a good piece of bread? I love how he goes, I've got my bread in the car, by the way. He said something, yeah, Role Models, that's the one. He said, no, I got my piece of bread already. I mean, first of all, who just walks around with pieces of bread as if it's some kind of, I don't know, a cigarette or a coffee? But brilliant work.
Bread already. It's a s'more bread. My wife made it. Fresh sourdough. If we want some, I'll cut you a piece. Yeah, I'll give you a slice now. Don't worry.
Champion work. Share the breads, bro. Share the breads. I don't know who any of these people are, but I do like this guy getting caught on camera. This is brilliant.
I'm very good, Brett. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm on Fox News.
You are.
This is my first time being on here. I'm hitting this interview harder than Hannity hits the vape pen at commercial.
Okay, we didn't plan for that one.
You know,
I don't know who that guy is, but that's fucking hilarious. He obviously thought he was off fucking camera. And someone said to him, hey, dickhead, everyone can see you. That's great. I love when that kind of shit happens, you know? It cracks me up. Have I ever seen them night fights in person? Shit is wild. Is it? Okay. Yeah, see, I haven't seen them. So many concussions in those helmets. I can imagine. Then he was murdered. Yeah.
There are.
Fuck off, Bobby Lee.
I'm very good, Brett. How are you?
I'm great.
What do we got here? No, that's not it. This shit just made me laugh for the sake of it. You killed Ted, you medieval dickwad. Yeah.
Things took a really bad turn when these bikers tried going down this ramp. The first guy went full speed head on with no problem, and it sounded like he really enjoyed it too.
I'm sure he did, because he got through
when
safely.
The next guy showed up, that's where things went downhill. And as the biker gets ready to ride down, you can also hear the cameraman yelling to go easy on the brakes.
I don't know, there's something just fun about watching people crash and hurt themselves. Just something
Really bad turn
humanly
when the
enjoyable about watching people crash. Good for
But when
him.
the next guy showed up, that's where things went downhill. And as the biker gets ready to ride down, you can also hear the cameraman yelling to go easy on the brakes.
Bam. Yeah, nice. Smash in the face. Right in the face. Oh, he didn't even make it halfway. That is brilliant. I don't know why. It's enjoyable to watch people just get smoked. Yeah, I don't know. This just seems innocent, but you know, it's also. Well, I am an asshole, but you know, there's something about people walking into rakes and getting slapped in the face, or a kid throwing a ball in someone's nuts. It's brilliant. Anyway, this lady here.
Gross. Just put it in your mouth and swallow it and pretend like you like it.
That's for the ladies out there.
Gross. Just put it in your mouth and swallow it and pretend like you like it.
This is for every lady Seagal's ever been involved with. Again, this is funny. What? Okay, so this is the kind of shit. I like this kind of weird shit.
With this device, you can trap anyone.
I don't know why you'd ever need this in reality.
BolaWrap is a non-lethal restraint device that launches an 8-foot Kevlar tether to disable individuals from a distance of up to 25 feet.
Pretty
It
cool.
has an electronic deployment system powered by microgas technology similar to airbag mechanisms, ensuring quick action. What would you use it for? With this device...
What would you use it for? Well, I know what Seagal would use it for. I imagine that's a good way to just... If a lady says no to you, I guess that's a good way of ignoring her no, I guess, and just saying, yes, you're coming with me. Pretending. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
You can trap anyone. BolaWrap is a non...
That's just a way for dudes to just... I mean, I can just see a bunch of SA people, dudes at SA women, grabbing these as just a way to disarm someone from getting away. It's not great. And then this is pretty cool.
It's not science fiction. The walk-on F1 exoskeleton literally walks itself to the patient, wraps around their body, and helps them stand and walk independently. Look out, Iron Man.
I mean, tell me that shit's not pretty cool, man. I mean, at least this shit's useful, yeah? Like,
literally
you can help people walk
around
again and
their
shit.
body and helps them stand and walk independently. Look out, Iron Man.
I'm impressed with that, man. It gives people a chance to walk and shit, yeah? America, my American friends. What's going on here?
This is Kensington, Philadelphia, the center of America's drug epidemic, overrun with a drug known as tranq, mixture of horse tranquilizer and fentanyl that's turning people there into real-life zombies.
People come here from...
I mean, is that really what they like, or?
They drive here, and then they never leave.
So everyone comes out here to get drugs.
What? This is the hub.
Yeah, and you can shoot them up, and cops don't do anything about it, right?
No, they fire homicide. So the minor problem is them getting high.
There were needles everywhere on the ground.
This bucket is 4 needles. See, you got the guy right here. He clean, and they constantly have to clean all day.
But how is life as a drug addict out here? How did you end up here?
Using drugs. So when it's just tranq, it hits you hard, you pass out, you wake up, you're sick as fuck. I nod out,
Man, that's fucked.
standing up, and I literally because of doing that stance for so long, I can't even lay flat on my back.
How many people you seen be stabbed?
You see it all over?
And then out of nowhere, we heard a gunshot. Tap here.
Wow, that's pretty full on, man. Like, I don't know. Again, I'm not from America. We don't really see a lot of that kind of shit in Australia now. It's probably worse now, but I haven't seen a lot of that shit in. All right, what are we looking for? We're looking for. How do I say my? I can't say what we watched already. I'm trying to find what we watched, but I don't know how to find it. Oh, here we go. All right, we'll watch Poopy, then we'll watch some slapping. Where is Poopy? We lost Poopy. I can't find Poopy. Poopy's gone.
This is Kensington.
Poopy's. I'm looking for Poopy Red, bro. I don't know where Poopy Red's gone. He's not here. He's not on the list of videos, Poopy Red. Poopy, I can't find Poopy Red. For some reason, Poopy Red's not coming up. I can't remember what it's called. Instagram 5 moments gone wrong. I think it was something like that. I can't remember. But it was Poopy Red. Let's see if we can find Poopy Red. Poopy Red. Instagram. Nah, Poopy Red's not coming up, bro. Oh, hold on, give me a moment. Poopy Red's gone. I don't know what happened to him. He was there before, now he's gone. Goddamn Poopy Red. Goddamn Poopy Red. You're going to have to watch Poopy Red in the earlier stream. I can't remember what happened to him. If my middle name wasn't Joker, it was Poopy Red. Yeah, I can't find Poopy Red, Joker. I don't know what's going on with Poopy Red. But Slap Fight's old now. Slap Fight's got some... I mean, look, if we're going to do Slap Fights, we might as well do female Slap Fights. Watching women slap the shit out of each other.
It wasn't me that got slapped.
Governor,
what'd you think of that? I thank God it wasn't me that got slapped.
This was a sport.
It's a very good fight. Never watched.
But
Directly from Poland.
if you want to go, if you want to thought this shit was made legal, no, it's probably still legal. I mean, this is probably just
10 craziest combat sports, inventive ways to fight each other.
Okay, this is for
Number
other.
10.
Come on.
Lightsaber duel.
This is just essentially
Star Wars
fencing.
is a movie series that has been taking the world by storm since the late 70s.
I assume this is essentially
It has
fencing.
inspired multiple spin-off movies. Interesting at lightsaber, raw, luckily stick, and powerful LED lighting. Brown
Just
hoods
fencing
and
with
big
lightsabers. These are just fencing with lightsabers.
Number 9, Armored Combat League.
Okay, is this the shit we were just watching?
Winged swords, maces, and axes.
Is that what
and
we're
the
watching?
armor
This is
of
the shit
their
we're just
opponent.
watching, right?
Now, in the present day, it seems that the
With that
tournament
dude
was held
before.
throughout the world. Luckily, these events don't become a bloodbath of severed. Competing
Okay, I've
in a
seen that
team
before.
is common practice in the sporting world, but when it comes to fighting sport,
Oh, what?
Number 6, fit for gladiators during the annual on a tube or log and take it in turns, hitting each other with
Okay, come on. Who has seen this? No one's seen this. None of you people have seen this. Come on.
tubular pillows. Arguably invented by 10-year-old girls at sleepover parties, these competitions are actually
This is the first I've seen of this shit.
quite tame, with those competing blocking and dodging the incoming swipes. Games can often take a long time to complete and often rely on
That seems pretty good. Face slap.
Number 5, face, was once a response someone would get if they had disrespected someone.
I mean, imagine
or
making a sport out of people just
in Russia, however, a
just getting
national
CTE.
slam
Really.
competition has taken the
I
sporting
mean, at least just CTE.
world by force. Literally, 2 men will stand on either side of a table and take it in turns, slapping each other until one of them passes out. Currently, Vasily Pellman holds the record for being the hardest slapper in the sport, mustering 370 pounds of slap force to his opponent's face. Although it's a long way from being as big as MMA or boxing,
Yeah.
face slapping undoubtedly has a large following. Number MM entry renowned in these events, Fighters climb up and use the environment. No fighting is a sport.
Okay, this thing I've seen before. These Italian guys are crazy, man. They punch on. They literally punch on while they're.
Fight to score the most cache in the 50-minute time limit. The games can get downright brutal as players do not wear gloves when landing blows to their opponents. It is not uncommon.
It's like playing soccer or dodgeball without trying to get the shit kicked out of you.
Common to see players laying wounded on the ground after being tackled or struck for the ball they were running with. To start the games off in the fashion they would have 500 years ago, a cannon is fired. Talk about kicking things off with a bang.
Yeah, so it's a bit, you know. I thought, here we go. This is all that matters right here.
2. Dwarf fight. When boxing matches are organized, fighters in the same weight and height categories are pitted against each other. The boxing championship called Rough and Rowdy organizes dwarf boxing matches for the entertainment of its audience.
I mean, I know we shouldn't be laughing at this because, you know, they're real people, obviously. But there's just something slightly entertaining about this. Call me sadistic.
Fighters, each competitor is desperate to earn the much sought-after champion title. As you may expect, the event has its fair share of controversy, with many people considering it nothing more than a spectacle that takes advantage of those with a height handicap.
I mean, you know, what can I tell you? It's still funny. Yeah, Weng Weng. Where's Weng Weng when you need him? I was lost. Empty force.
Number 1, some people. M-Pocket.
Oh, no. Don't even get me started on this shit.
Includes our video on...
Yeah. All right. Ridiculous. What do you want to see? Power slap death. Power slap's banned, is it? I mean, I remember this guy here. He's got like a giant welt on his face. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Look, you can see the blood and shit on his face, man. It's ridiculous. That is not normal. That is not normal, whatever's happening right there. Is that the guy that died? This guy here? No? Is this the dude? No. I remember this dude. That's not the guy who died, is it? Bro, he's still going. Like, what are we doing here?
And it's going to be hard for Cardozo to get.
I mean, this is not normal, man. How is this a sport? No one's blocking. It's presenting your face to get knocked out.
Again, like he's in a mock video.
These grown men literally open hand hitting each other. If Baz Rutten was here, these guys would all be fucked.
Rocks backhand. It's causing slaps very silly.
Out cold.
The crow goes down in round 1, and we have a knockout, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no shit. The other guy's twice his size.
O fi format Dumnezeu.
O palmă ratată până la urmă.
Este foarte...
There's no one even there to catch these guys from falling.
Wow, l-a trimis la podea. L-a trimis la podea pe...
Yeah, good job, mate. Good job. I mean, that guy's got neck rolls and fucking chin rolls and lots of protection there. Didn't help him though.
And there might be another one. It's going to... It's already almost midnight.
Who the hell's Dumpling, bro? Who's this Dumpling? Dumpling slap fight. All right, what's this Dumpling? Who the fuck's Dumpling? Oh, yeah, I've seen this guy before. Okay. Yeah, but Vasily the Dumpling's like 8 times his size, bro. I mean, he's 170 and 180 kilos. This guy's like what? What are we doing here? What the fuck is that? He's against an alien. Yeah, this is. Fuck, he took it. He took it. The white powder is so they don't cut them. Because if they hand, it could cut them open. So they use the white powder to make sure there's no cuts, I assume. No, I don't think Joker's going. I think Joker was saying good night to the guy who got slapped. I assume that's what Joker's saying. He didn't even look worried, the white dude. He's eating it. Okay, interesting. It's good. It's quite a good. It's quite the. It's quite the fierce battle right now. Well, these guys are crazy. Well, they keep going until someone gets knocked out. We're essentially watching two men assault each other legally televised. That's what we're doing right now. We're watching two men openly assault each other with no defense on national television. Ridiculous. I mean, they've both got decent job leads. I'll give them that. Decent set of jugs. Yeah, no, he's out for sure. He's out. What do you mean? Of course he's out cold. Hey, it's our mate Popeye from the Synthol video. Stupid. So stupid, man. It's like the dumbest thing ever. He lost, did he? He must have copped one. Okay. No. The dumpling got floored. The dumpling got floored. That's it for the videos anyway. All right, that's it for the videos, legends. Is there anything else anyone particularly wants to bring up? I mean, well, you know what? Before we go, we're just going to watch a quick little. I want to see the highlights, so we can kind of mock it together. Go away. I mean, I'll try and find Poopy Red, mate. 1 second. I'll see if I can find Poopy Red. Here. 1 moment. Hold on. Sit tight. I'm going to try and find Poopy Red. Stories about Stallone, JCVD, etc. Well, where are we? 1 second. Oh, Poopy Red's gone. Poopy Red's just gone. Poopy Red disappeared to God knows where, man. I don't even know where. I'm actually curious to know what the hell happened to Poopy Red. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't understand why. I mean, Poopy was all right. All right, Pork. We're good to go, mate. I found Poops for you. Okay, we found Poopy again.
Here are the craziest IG moments of all time, part 4.
Poopy.
Like that time this guy went live in a corner store, straight up challenging a Bloods homie named Poopy Red to pull up.
Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Pull up!
Poopy Red pulled up.
Please pull up! I want you to pull up! Please pull up!
Then an IG user jumps in the...
Hey, Joker, might be time for a new t-shirt, huh? Anybody seen Poopy? Anybody know how Poopy did Bobby Lupo?
comments telling him he better watch his back. And boom, what happens next is unbelievable.
That's Poopy right there, baby. It's Poopy right there. Poopy right there.
Oh, blood. I know blood, not blood. You not blood. You not blood. You not blood.
Poopy not playing, son. Poopy not playing. Yo, Poopy not playing, son. Poopy ain't playing. Don't be playing with Poopy. Someone said something about Diddy and Oprah. Is there any Diddy and Oprah videos? FBI tied to Diddy's shocking allegations. So there's a lot of Oprah and Diddy shit going on, huh? Is there a YouTube short on it? Because I can't be bothered watching a long version. Give me a YouTube short, you piece of shit. I don't want to watch a whole video. I want less than 60 seconds to explain it. What's the deal with Oprah and the Diddler? What's going on with Oprah and the Diddler?
Hollywood, music, whatever the case may be. Stay tuned for more, man.
Fuck is this guy? Fuck off. "73 questions with Sean Diddy Combs." I can't even imagine what those 73 questions would be about. I mean, look at the thumbnail on that Vogue question, right? The 73 questions. Look at the thumbnail. It literally looks like he's touching the young boy. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. There's a lot of Diddy shit going off. Is there an Oprah freak off tape? Oprah freak off tape. I want to see it. Of course Oprah was involved. Oprah is the gatekeeper for the whole black community. What are you talking about? Oprah is the gatekeeper for every black celebrity out there. Everyone's talking about Beyonce and shit. Oprah's the fucking queen. Beyonce is just a princess, mate. Oprah's running shit. She is running shit. Anyway. All right, legends. I think we're cracking up to 2.5 hours, so we might call it a night there, I think. It's been a lovely return. It's been a triumphant return to Seagalism tonight. I've got a new video dropping about some certain coke fiends. And then we're going to get into the nonsense and the gym bullshito. There's a lot going on. I'm going to be blasting all week because I've had a week and a half off involuntarily. So this week I'm going to be pumping them out without compromising on quality, obviously. So thank you all, my legends, for coming tonight. For everyone who's in the chat that contributed and helped. Joker, you missed it all earlier, but thank you very much. I miss y'all. It's been great to be back. And next Sunday we're doing this again. But in the meantime, there'll be some videos dropping this week. I'll be releasing the AMA video tonight after I pretty much finish this live stream. So if you couldn't watch it properly before, please have a squiz and have a bit of a laugh at some of the comments from what I believe would have been fellow Seagalians had they been around now, if they knew this was existed. So thank you, legends. Have a good week, my friends. Until next week, stay awesome. Eat a cookie. It's not your birthday. But yeah, be well, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye.